Hey guys, Andrew here with Aloha Quails. Today we're going to look at getting meat from your quails. So I've got a lot of guys in here that aren't laying eggs because they're guys. So we're going to take them and we're going to send them to freezer camp. So this video isn't going to include the processing part where I take a live quail and turn it into a ready to process quail. This is just going to be straight how to take a pre-processed quail and extract the meat from it. So you're not going to see anything, so this video is safe for those that might be a little bit squeamish. If you do want to see how to process the live quail, feel free to click the link on your screen and that'll take you over to the video. It's going to include all of the same information. It's just going to show you how to turn the live quail into the not so live quail. Okay guys, so here we have a quail that's ready to be processed for meat. Real simple, real easy to do. I do the skinning method and I also butterfly it. It's just because it is the quickest method and it's the easiest method. So your first step is to take a pair of kitchen scissors and cut the wings off. Real easy. There's no meat on the wings, so there's no point in keeping them. Just gonna snip them off next to the body. Your next step is to take your feet and cut just above the knee. They should come off real simple. As you can see, this one has an orange tag on it. All that tells me is what generation these are. So I tagged all my quails when they hatch with different colors before they go outside. And that just lets me know how old they are so I can expect when to replace them. Because as they get older, the amount of eggs they lay decreases. So we're just going to cut that off. And then all we're going to do is grab a tuft of skin below the breast. And all we're going to do is just snip into that. And all you're doing is just creating an opening that you can get your fingers into so you can see the meat underneath. And then all you're going to do is peel the skin off. It's real easy, real simple. It'll mostly come off in one piece. And then you're just pulling on it. You can see there's some fat there. If you don't like the fat on your bird, you can cut it off and snip it off with a pair of scissors. This is a little bit of an older bird, so you can see it's got a little vein of fat on its legs there. I'll trim all that off later. Then all you're going to do is just pull it off. The hardest part is right here above the tail. The skin tends to be attached a little bit better. It's a little bit thicker. As long as you get all the way on it, you'll peel it all off. And then around the legs. And then the only part of the hair that, the only part of the feathers that doesn't really come off, is right here by the tail. But that doesn't matter because we're going to cut that off anyway when we take the innards out. So once I've got it like this, I like to give it a rinse. That just removes any of the loose feathers and makes this next step just a little easier. Just clean this up a little. Okay, so all you're going to do is take your kitchen scissors, put it on one side of the spine, and you're just going to cut all the way down. Then you're going to take them, put them on the other side, and then cut all the way down. And then pull the spine down out of the way, and there's your insides. And all you're just going to put your fingers at the very top, behind everything, and work your fingers down inside there. And pretty much everything will pull out as one piece. And then all you're going to do is take your scissors, go behind your back leg and cut one side, go the other side, and then where it's just attached, trim across. And that takes all of your insides out in one go along with the spine. And then all you're going to do is just rinse and clean up inside. You might have some long inside. And just rinse, that'll all come out. And then you'll have a clean bird. So you might find a few feathers just stuck to the outside. They'll just pluck off. If you don't like these fatty parts, they'll just pull off. The parts that don't, you can just trim it. It all depends on what you're going to be using the meat for. You know, if you're just feeding it raw feed to your animals, leave it on. It's great for them. If you want to cook them up, you might want to take it off. Some of it's a little bit more stubborn, and you can just trim this off with a pair of scissors. Give it one more rinse. And there you go, guys. One prepared quail ready to eat. I'm going to put this into a ice water bath just to chill it down before we take them. And then what we'll do is, once I've got them in a group of 4, we'll freezer bag it, put it in the freezer for using later. It's just the best way to store them. So that's how to process your quails. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.